Good morning, everyone. All participants of the Structure Analysis Historical Conference in Barcelona. I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Mandarin Guntur from Palangkaraya, Indonesia. This morning, allow me to present Betang, a traditional house of the Dayak Ngaju, its space related to the structure. I do not discuss too many theories of the connotation and the denotation folder meaning in this paper. However, in the Dayak architecture, it is inherent to their activities and function. So then my proposition, if you don't know so close to Dayak culture, you cannot tell the story about the Dayak architecture. In this case, I'm taking a position like Adriana, but not Theseus. So allow me to present my presentation here. I'd like to share my presentation. Okay. This presentation will divide it into the motivation, methodology, research, discussion, conclusion, and future work. I start with the motivation here. Betang is a big traditional house of the Dayak Ngaju ethnic group in Borneo. For many years, Betang promoted a wooden architectural characteristic due to cultural installation, technology, and the builder who were entirely disordered about the culture and how to build Betang fit to its original structure. Then this house became slowly disappear. Betang in Dayak Ngaju come into point of design. First, as a structure designed by approaching the belief and experience of the leader. The second basis on material availability, technology, and transportation around the Betang location. The study aims to explain the knowledge of the Betang structure that includes form, structure, cavities, floor, wall, and roof. As now, some of these buildings and their elements ruin, only a few of them still stand. Hence, to accommodate this structure still sustain the conservation of the Betang is necessary to avoid them from loss through nature and culture. Look at this figure. 1. It is a Betang Bakota of the in the Tumbang Walahoy when the Swaner in 1848 at there. Now the Betang Tumbang Walahoy in Central Borneo source in 2006. Look at this Betang Bakota. The height of the pillar is about 6 to 7 meters, but now it's only 2.229 meters. There is a reduction here. And also Betang in Tumbang Anoy in 1894, captured by Tropen Museum. And we look at this figure Betang Tumbang Anoy, source in 2006. There is two differences. There is any reduction, and we need to conserve these traditional houses. The method of research led to the qualitative and descriptive. At first, Betang review through the critical comparison of the element and space background. And the second analysis, the structure of this investigation requires several points in the hypothesis, with the process among function, size, measures, form, and its part fit the all, and the appraisal gave the rest of the structure form in the percentages. The sum used is a conservation value. The reviewer on the proper Dayak villages sort of Ngaju and the Tumbang Anoy, Tumbang Malahoy, Tumbang Kurik gave sample, jurisdictions, pictures, and some interview. The argument concluded in this paper is narration to respond to the data interpretation. Now we go to the concept of reconstruction background. Betang come in rectangular with the gable roof. Its length is about 63 dp and comprehensive about 10 dp. 1 dp equal to 1.70 meter. dp is the Dayak measurement method. It was high about 3 meter or more above the ground. Betang consists of component Batang Huma is the main room that functions as a living room, and bedroom or karung Dampuhan is the kitchen room, and Karayan is the space that connects the living room and kitchen. Sometimes the Karayan is an elevated field in front of the house to dry rice, sell forest product, and dry fish about 1 to 1.5 meters above the ground. Look at this figure. In figure 8, people of Dayak move the material from the river into Bangkurik. In figure 9, people are carving the pillar of Betang or Chi. Particularly, this is Chibakas. They call it Luhing. And the figure 10, according to Camp Mayer, people dig the ground around 1 to 1.5 to 2 meters deep, then inserted the pillar into the hole. The main post is around 100 kilograms, should lift by many persons using traditional caterpillars. On the tip of the post, tied by Rebecca Barata, people altogether pull it. We can see it in these pictures. Now we go to the research. From our investigation in several Betang Dayak ethnic groups, conserving Betang as a historical building is always an interconnection between preservation and modernization. Therefore, through this meaning, Betang revealed its structure as a building element, separated its construction technology into base, floor, wall, door, stair, and roof. In Tumang Malahoy, the pillar of Betang as the first element of Betang were designed following the Tara system to count its diameter. The system followed the measurement of big incision on the pillar. One Tara is equal to 4 to 5 centimeters. The number of pillar and supporting posts used as the building stage arranges in a regular pattern. The hierarchy is from the old to the youngest. Look at this picture. This is the old and this is the younger. The centrifugal system following this building. And Jihi should come from the ironwood that shouldering the entire construction load from the rooftop until the foundation. The deliver it to the ground, and Tungket as the supporting pillar is only to shoulder the floor. The pillar lay below the handaran. The book that is to be lock light upon the supporting pillar or connected to the main post. Moreover, the joint on this construction used a wooden pin or rattan tie. The construction system using post and beam is in this image. On the slide, how Jihi support the bulk. In Tumbang Molahoy, the height of Tungket is around 2.25 meters. The main post is 32 tara, and the youngest pillar is 22 tara. Those pillars are hedged around 5 to 0.5 each meter of the ground. Therefore, the Betang foundation system is called the Jihi and Tungket system. The second element on this, on the floor, it consists on iron wood board that incision big edges are tara along the 4 or 5 meters. The width of the board is around 30 or 40 centimeters. The Betang floor construction initially used a small timber or bamboo. Its diameter is approximately 3 or 4 centimeters above the state policies. At that time, all construction using rattan type and origin wood material. So this is the construction of the floor. Here a bahat, and this is a gahagan. Bahat is look like a slope in our modern architecture, and this is the jihi for the stage or the pillar. The third element is a wall or cavity and stair. The wall, it comes from the skin of trees or wooden pendle, tied neatly, arranged and already clean. Wall of Betang commonly use tree skin. There is a split cavity between the coat of trees that given the breeze come in and come out. So that Betang is not a solid building. In there, people feel the breeze for that night and day. The wall of Betang commonly about 2.5 to 2.575 meter in height. They call this wall system the upak wall for the rope walls and nyamu for the smooth, although they call it the upak wall system. Stair are the most essential of Betang because through this ladder, various events in the Betang occur. Stair or Dayak said is hejan is an interpretation of the way to heaven. Making hejan require iron wood. With that, diameter at least 40 centimeters. Slab about it to form a ladder or lampat. The number of lampat must be odd because it is a picture of the order of the heaven. Then make sandehan or border ladder on the 7th or 11th part of the stair. This sandehan serve as a place to put the coffin in the tiwas. It is a delivery ritual, spiritual that happen. The whole regal hajan is the lampat and sandehan system. And in addition, on the hajan, some statue marks woman and man. It is also sign of the gatekeeper of heaven. It is also the orientation Ngaju and Ngaju and facing the east. They call it as the Kuluk Hajan. The erection of the Kuluk Hajan require a separate ceremony that involves some offering as the basis of the Hajan poles. The last construction element is the roof, composing using sirap, thin and smooth wooden. Its weight 40 centimeter and 80 to 100 centimeter in length. The order of sirap contain aslar pattern. Betang roof construction come in different types because of many reasons. Betang itu Manganoan is one of the oldest betang that Ngaju. Its structure is still using original material. According to data from the Tropen Museum, the root copper of betang is charged, roots and leaves. Unfortunately, it is only left the main post. Now, look at this picture, the handaran over the guntung and bapahan is also over the post. And we go to these comparisons of research the assessment of betang, divided into two parts. Betang that are hostile origin and the orange color, and the gray one that have origin reduction. This building composition and origin starting form, function, material, method, and fastening, and transfer function to modification in form, function, material, and also research. So we got this some results here, the composition from the foundation. Below we to explain about the 8 to 86% mean the material still exists, but only 14% is lost. Floor 27%, stair 89%, only lost 2%. Stay a wall 32 and attic 44%, and roof 58%. Overall, 58% still exists. Lost 42%. Why the foundation of betang using iron rod has changed its measurement and fastening is only 80%. Our discussion. Betang floor saw the value 27, which means the floor modified far away from its origin. Meanwhile, why the stair is the element betang that still exists and does not transform, just 90% of its origin. Overall, betang in that Ngaju has transformed its building element, affecting its space composition structure to 58%. Our conclusion here, so many conclusions, but I read only the 3 or 4 points. Betang is about the dichotomy between the ground and above and the other. Betang will become extinct if the government, other stakeholders do not protect and conserve its building within the planning program. So conservation to all betang several in the entire island Borneo is inevitable. So thank you. This is the end of my presentation. I want to thank the participants who were present at this conference. If you have any further questions or ambiguities about this presentation, please don't hesitate to contact my email. And I also do not forget to thank the Conference Committee of the History of Structure and Analysis at the Universitat Politecnica de Catalunya, Barcelona. Thank you so much. This is end my presentation.